Around this time, Guru Sahib, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, had found out from Bhai Noora Mahi that the Chote Sahibzaade were killed in Sarhand. And that day when Guru Sahib found out, Guru Sahib plucked a butta, a small plant out of the ground. And as Guru Sahib plucked it out the ground and it flipped in the air, Guru Sahib said that hun Mughal Raj di jad putti gayi hai. That the Mughal Raj will be destroyed very soon. Sama bahut nede aa gaya. But then he looked in the corner and he saw that blood spreading towards him. And he said, Guru Sahib, I don't have anything bad to say about you, but there's one thing that I'm angry about. Ek gal di mainu narazgi hai. And Guru Sahib said, what is it? What's wrong? And he said, Guru Sahib, I've been trying my life to have peace for the innocent death that happened by my hands, and now you've killed, your chele have killed an innocent ram in my darbar, and now there's blood all over the ashram. How can I concentrate here? And at that point, Itihascar is right that Guru Sahib got angry. And he said, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੱਪੇ ਚੱਪੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮਾਸੂਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਲਹੂ ਡੁੱਲਦਾ ਫਿਰਦਾ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਹੂ ਦੀਆਂ ਨਦੀਆਂ ਵਗ ਗਈਆਂ, ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਰੱਬ ਦੇ ਸੀਸ ਉੱਤੇ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਚੱਲ ਗਈ, ਉਸ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਆਸ਼ਰਮ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ? Look at the arms and ammunitions I have behind me. There is no way you will withstand us. And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur cut him off and he said, forget your arms and ammunitions. Look at my Singhs, every single one of them with the strength of fire, every single one of them with the thapra of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj will fight this jung with us, and by the time the sun sets today, you will be dead on the ground. Those people nowadays, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ, ਜੱਟ ਦਾ this, ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਉਹ, we see all this gand mand that jat is stronger than everyone, jat is this, jat is that. The only reason why your so-called jat caste is like that, because Baba Banda Singh Bahadur gave you those jameens. Some people, some gande log in our Panth say things that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur rulled with the Sarkar and he became a tout of the Panth. He became a Gaddar of the Panth. If he was such a tout, why was it that his 10 saal da bacha Baba Ajay Singh was chopped up in front of him and his liver was placed in Baba Banda Singh Bahadur's mouth? Would he have been so violently martyred if he was a tout of the Sarkar? No way. Some people say that he started to call himself the Guru. If he started to call himself the Guru, why would he give a sikka on the name of the Guru? Dego tego Fateh Nusrat Bedarang Yavtaz Nanak Guru Gobind Singh. He had that shabd written on a sikka, on a coin, on the name of the Guru, not on the name of himself. Some people nowadays, they're saying that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was such a big Gaddar, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was such a big this, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was such a big that. Yet these are only keyboard warriors. These are people who sit behind their keyboards and talk trash like that. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ people in big damale, in Barney who say things like that, ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਵਜ਼ੀਰ ਖਾਨ ਚੰਗਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਸੁੱਚਾ ਨੰਦ ਚੰਗਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ, because at least they had a ਧਰਮ. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਧਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਧਾਰੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੀ ਭੰਗ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਵੀ ਭੰਗ ਗਿਆ. And I say those people ਉਹ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ. They should try and do what Baba Banda Singh Bahadur did, and then they can speak something. Then they have a right to say something about Asheen Singh.
ਹਰ ਜਲ ਥਲ ਮਹੀਲ ਭਰਪੂਰ, ਦੂਜਾ ਨਾਹੇ ਕੋਏ। ਹਰ ਆਪ ਬਹਿ ਕਰੇ ਨਿਆਓ, ਕੁਰਿਆਰ ਸਭ ਮਾਰ ਖੜੋਏ। ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਦੇ ਵਡਿਆਈ, हर धर्म न्याओ कियोए सब हर की करे उस्तत जिन गरीब अनाथ राख लियोए जयकार कियो तरमिया का पापी को दंड दियोए पापी को दंड दियोए ज्ञान ध्यान किछ कर्म न जाना सार न जाना तेरी सब ते वड्डा सतगुर नानक जिन कल राखी मेरी ज्ञान ध्यान किछ कर्म न जाना सार न जाना तेरी सब ते वड्डा सतगुर नानक जिन कल राखी मेरी।
ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਚੁਣੇ ਹੋਏ ਜਰਨੈਲ ਬਾਬਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਉਰਫ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਬਖਸ਼ ਸਿੰਘ, ਜਿਸ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਆਪ ਨਾਮ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ ਕੀਤਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਇਮਤਿਹਾਨ ਸਰਹੰਦ ਫਤਿਹ ਦਿਵਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। We are celebrating the day when Sarhand, Hind da Ser, one of the biggest cities in India, that was regarded as the head of Hind, the head of Hindustan. That city was captured on this day by Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. And those puppies, those dushts that killed Dhan Dhan Sahib Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj's Char Sahibzaade, their 4 young children, Dusht Wazir Khan, Sucha Nand, and all the others that were there were punished and were served justice. So let's recall that history, because nowadays, unfortunately, in our Panth, we've lost that Khalsa that we used to have, that pure Khalsa that we used to have. And now there's so much good in our Panth, there's so much gand in our Panth. There are people who sit on stages like this, sit on stages even bigger than this, and they say things like, if you're looking for the biggest gardar in the Panth, look no further than Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. So this is a message to those people. This is a message to those Gursikhs that still understand that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was so great in our Panth, but maybe they don't know why. And to all those beginners who know nothing about Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, to you as well, this is a message to learn their itihas. So we're going to go over their itihas in as much detail as possible. And we're going to try and understand what the reason was, why Guru Sahib sent Baba Banda Singh Bahadur on this mission. Now, the one thing that is pracharred over and over again about Baba Banda Singh Bahadur is that they took badala for the Char Sahibzaade and the Chote Sahibzaade, which they did, but that wasn't the reason they were sent. The original reason was to ensure that those tyrants were destroyed from Punjab, that Punjab was a free country. Punjab became a free country for those people who were oppressed. And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, even though he was only in Sarhand, he made that Punjab suneri. He made sure that Punjab was that one place where everyone was safe. So let's recall, let's go back 300-400 years. And let's look at Baba Banda Singh Bahadur's itihas. Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was born in a Hindu family. Their name before was Bhai Lakshman Dev. And Bhai Lakshman Dev was known for hunting. They were known for their great skill, especially with a bow and arrow. And Bhai Lakshman Dev was a very young child. He was very active. Horse riding, weaponry, martial arts, archery, things like that was something that came naturally to them. And they had a shikari sabha. They had a kind of mindset of a hunter. Similarly to how Guru Sahib expects a Sikh to have the mindset of a Baj, a hunter. Someone who is harmless. But when given a reason, they are the most dangerous person you've ever seen. That's the kind of sabah that Guru Sahib has given the Khalsa Panth, that we are harmless to those who are good, to those people who need help. We will help you. But if you try and destroy our Panth, if you try and mess with the Panth, then we have no lihaj for you either. There is no mercy for you either. And again, that's that true Tat Khalsa Panth that Guru Sahib established for us. Now, whilst hunting one day, Bhai Lakshman Dev eventually caught eyes on a deer. And when he shot this doe, he was very excited. He said, I've got a kill for a day. But when he went up close, he noticed something. The deer, the doe, was actually pregnant. And that doe had prematurely given birth to 2 children, to 2 baby deers. And because that doe, that mother had died and the children were born prematurely and there was no safe way that the mother could take care of them because the mother was already dead, those 2 innocent lives died as well. And upon seeing that, Bhai Lakshman Dev went into Vairag. He went into extreme sadness. And he felt like he needed to repent. He felt like he needed to be remorseful. So he broke his arrows. He put down his talwara and he said, I will no longer pick these up again. I will no longer touch any weapons again. I have shed the blood of innocence. And he decided to go on a journey of repentment. And when he went on this journey, he found many different sadhus. He met many different people. Janki Das was the name of a sadhu that he met. And that Janki Das gave him the name of Madho Das. And Baba Banda Singh Ji Bahadur, who was known as Madho Das at the time, they began to have a mindset of jantar mantras, these kind of black magic ideologies. And they started looking into this magic and they attained some riddhiyan, siddhiyan, they attained some powers from Akaal Purkh, from doing bhakti. But just like many people in this world, when you attain some sort of power, you go down the wrong path, you fall into Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar. Madho Das at the time fell into this Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar. They began to hurt people. They began to use their powers for bad deeds. Around this time, Guru Sahib, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaaj, had found out from Bhai Noora Mahi that the Chote Sahibzaade were killed in Sarhand. And that day when Guru Sahib found out, Guru Sahib plucked a butta, a small plant, out of the ground. And as Guru Sahib plucked it out the ground and it flipped in the air, Guru Sahib said that Hun Mughal Raj di jar putti gayi hai. That the Mughal Raj will be destroyed very soon. Sama bahut nede aa gaya. And upon saying that, Guru Sahib started moving towards Nanded, Godavari Nade de Kande, where Baba Madho Das was staying. As Guru Sahib went to Nanded, he ran into a Mahant, someone who was taking care of the Gurdwara. And his name was Mahant Jaitram Ji. And as Guru Sahib got to his location, and Guru Sahib sat down and he started doing vichar with Mahant Jaitram Ji, the Mahant asked Guru Sahib, they said, Guru Sahib, where are you travelling to now? And Guru Sahib said, I'm going to Nanded. And when the moment that Guru Sahib said that, the Mahant got worried and he got scared. He said, Guru Sahib, do not go there. Utthe na jayo. And Guru Sahib was worried. He thought it was quite strange behaviour. And he asked Mahant Jaitram Ji, why? What's the reason? And he said to Guru Sahib in a lot of faith, he said, Utthe ek Madho Das rehanda. And he said, Guru Sahib, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਮੰਜੇ ਤੇ ਬਿਠਾਉਂਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੱਲੇ ਤੇ ਮੰਜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਪਰ. He said, Guru Sahib, he talks so sweetly to you and then you never know what happens, you don't really understand it. At one moment you're sitting on a bed and the next moment you're on the floor and the bed's on top of you. He does your bezti and masi I got away from him alive. Don't go there. And Guru Sahib ne has ke muskra ke kiya. Guru Sahib smiled and he said that Ose nu apa banda banaun chalne are we gonna go and sort that person out. Us nu bande da put ban ke asi liauna. And as Guru Sahib travelled to Nanded, some itihaskas write that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, Madho Das, started to feel strange. He felt like some sort of power was coming towards him, something that would change him, and he felt scared. So he started to do daily prayers at his dera that he had on the Godavari Nadi de Kande. The Gurdwara that is now Banda Ghat Gurdwara, where Guru Sahib met Baba Banda Singh Bahadur for the first time, Baba Madho Das for the first time, and it was quite strange. And his sevaks, Madho Das's Chele, they were really confused as well, but they just followed whatever he did. That Andhavishwas that Guru Sahib got rid of the Khalsa Panth. And it was quite interesting because when Guru Sahib got to Godavari Nadi de Kande to Banda Ghat Gurdwara, where Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was, he was nowhere to be found. His palang was there, his asan was there. Guru Sahib sat down on his asan and Guru Sahib told the Singhs that go find some food. Have a look, go find something. And as the Singhs started to look around, they asked us, right, that some bakriyan, some rams. So rams are males and they have horns and their horns can be quite dangerous. And there was a group of rams who got scared and they attacked the Singhs. Now in their rage they didn't understand, and one of the Singhs took out his talwar and chopped one of the rams. And the innocent blood went all around his dera, Madho Das's dera. And his sevaks, Madho Das's sevaks that were watching from a distance, they said, Dekho, look what they've done to our dera, look what they've done to our Baba's dera. Let's go and stop them. And the guy standing next to him said, Ona de kol 7 foot de barshe, they've got 7 feet tall barshe, they've got 7 feet tall spears. If they hit one of us, it's going to hit the other one as well. Let's go to our Baba and our Baba can come and sort them out. And they ran to Baba Madho Das. They said, Baba ji, apa lotte gaye, apa mare gaye. Baba Madho Das, who was stuck in his prayers, he was worried. He found it strange. He was like, what's happened? What's going on? They explained to him that someone's sitting on your asan, that some guy who we can't recognize, but he looks so powerful, yet we don't know who he is. He's sat on your asan and his jille have attacked this bakara, and now this bakara his blood has gone all over your ashram. They've made your ashram impure. Baba Madhav Das got so angry that he said that I'm going to use my magic and bring that insolent person here, whoever sat on my asan. But when he tried to use his powers, they all failed. The moment he pushed his powers towards Guru Sahib, they rebounded back and they hit him. And he was shocked, he was surprised. He had no idea how that happened. So he got up off where he was doing his Simran, where he was doing his Bhakti, and he went towards his Dera. And he's walked towards his Dera, and he got to his Dera, he saw the blood in the kunja of that ram. And he looked and he saw Guru Sahib's face, that noor of Akaal Takht Waheguru on Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj's face. And Guru Sahib smiled at him and he said, is that all you could do? Is that the best you had? You tried your jantars, you tried your mantras, you tried everything you could do. Was that really the best you had? And he realized that Guru Sahib was something special. And he put his hands together and he stood in front of Guru Sahib. And he said, Guru Sahib, hun ta basi hai, mera hun ta main kuch kar nahi sakda, I can't do anything. And Guru Sahib said, use your Dasma Dwar that Guru Sahib, that Akaal Purkh had opened for you, use that, think of who I am. And the moment he connected his soul to Akaal Purkh, he realized that that was none other than Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. And he said that to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, you are the great Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. But then he looked in the corner and he saw that blood spreading towards him. And he said, Guru Sahib, I don't have anything bad to say about you, but there's one thing that I'm angry about. Ek galdi mainu narazgi hai. And Guru Sahib said, what is it? What's wrong? And he said, Guru Sahib, I've been trying my life to have peace for the innocent death that happened by my hands. And now you've killed, your chele have killed an innocent ram in my darbar. And now there's blood all over the ashram. How can I concentrate here? And at that point, Itihascar is right that Guru Sahib got angry. And he said, Jede desh de vich chappe chappe utte musuma da lahu dulda firda, jede desh de vich lahu diyan nadiyan wag gayiyan, jitho Rab de sees utte talwar chal gayi, us desh de vich tera ashram kitho pavitr reh gaya. Guru Sahib said that in a desh where innocents are killed day in, day out, where there are rivers of blood flowing, where even on the head of God a talwar strikes, a sword strikes, how can in such a country like that, how can your pavitra ashram remain pure? And when he realized what Guru Sahib was talking about, pavak ho gaya, he finally realized how wrong he was. Guru Sahib said that those people, those nirdosh people that you're talking about, those people who are being tyrannized all the time, they are no less innocent than those children that were killed by your tir. They are no less innocent. Stand up, use your strengths that Akaal Purkh Waheguru gave to you. The reason why you came on this planet was not to sit there and do bhakti all your life and feel sorry for yourself. Your reason was to get badala. Your reason was to get and to keep those people who had been suppressed for so long, to give them something to smile about. And at that time, Guru Sahib asked him, who are you? Who are you really? And Baba Madhav Das put his hands together, fell on his feet, and he said, Guru Sahib, main thwada banda hai, I am your slave. And Guru Sahib said at that time, I don't need a slave. If you're going to be a slave, if you're going to be my banda, you need to be Banda Bahadur. You need to be a slave who's braver than anyone ever that I have seen. And at that time, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, Bhai Daya Singh Ji, Bhai Dharam Singh Ji from the Panch Pyare, and two other Singhs created an Amrita Bhatta, and they turned Baba Madhav Das into Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. Few weeks passed, And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur started to learn about Sikh history. He learned about what Guru Nanak Dev Ji did. He learned about Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Shahidi. He learned about Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj Shahidi. He learned about what happened in Chamkaur di Gadi. But then when he heard about what happened in Sarhand, he had no words. He said, Singho, mere kol hun suniya nahi janda. And he went to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. He said, Guru Sahib, give me your hand, give me your sahayata, pat me on the shoulder, let me go and take out that dusht, that tyrant who killed your children. And Guru Sahib laughed at him and said, there's not just one. There's not one tyrant who's killing innocent people. Guru Sahib said that there's many, and each one of them must be taken care of if we want to free this desh. Sonipat was a place that was being taken over. Sadora was somewhere where the Hakam Usman Khan was killing innocents. He was taking newlywed wives to his palaces first before they went on their own Sahagrat. Usman Khan was also the person who killed Sai Badruddin Shah, also known as Sai Pir Buddhu Shah. Samana was another share, and from there, Jalaluddin, Shashal Beg and Bashal Beg. Jalaluddin, the person responsible for the Shahidi of Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Maharaj, and Shashal Beg and Bashal Beg, the two brothers that bricked alive Tan Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj's Chote Sahibzaade, Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh. Guru Sahib said there are many Sucha Nand, Jina Guru ko Khalsa, the Guru da Khalsa calls him Chutha Nand. Guru Sahib told him, this is another person, this is another person. Guru Sahib wrote out names. He said that these are the people who have tyrannized, who have brutally attacked people, who brutally destroyed people's lives. These are the people you need to get rid of. And Guru Sahib did ardas to Mahakaal Akaal Purkh Waheguru, and then they gave Baba Banda Singh Bahadur 5 tears, 5 arrows. He said, Banda Singh, these are those tears that if you shoot one, it will go through the whole forge. So make sure you use them wisely. And then we give you a nagara. Jiundiyan jagdiyan qauman di nishandi hunda nagara. Every qaum has a nagara. Every qaum has a battle cry. That is what I'm giving you. And I'm also giving you a nishan. Every qaum has a nishan. And you will fight any jang you have underneath my nishan. And with my nishan, I give you 5 Singh Sahiban. I give you 5 Singhs. Inna da satkar karna, inna naal beh ke gurmata karna. These are your 5 pyare. Baba Baj Singh, Baba Binod Singh, Baba Khan Singh, Baba Ram Singh, and Baba Fateh Singh. Make sure you do satkar of these people, but also sit down and do a gurmata with them every single time. I give you a hukamnama that you give to the Khalsa Panth and 20 Singhs to go with you on this journey. The moment Baba Banda Singh Bahadur sat down with his Singhs in Sonipat te lage, there was a pind, Saheri Khanda. It was between 2 pinds. And that's where the Singhs put their Nishan Sahib, and they started to sit down and they started to do a bit of gurmata, and they started to understand. By this time it had taken a year for the Singhs to get to Punjab, because they went in Panj Singha de Jathe, so that they were ensuring that there was no one who could get too close to them, ensuring that the Mughals didn't find out what the Singhs were planning. Again, that was the kind of Sikhi that Maharaja had given them to think carefully as well about what they were doing. And during that time, many Sikhs started to join with Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. Famous Sikhs, Baba Deep Singh Ji. Baba Deep Singh Ji, we all know their ityas. Misalshi Datarna Dal, first Jathedar of the Damdami Taksal. They joined Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. Baba Ali Singh, Baba Mali Singh. These were 2 Sikhs that were in the Darbar of Wazir Khan. And when Wazir Khan caught wind that someone called Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was coming to them, he called those two brothers in and he said that I've sent your Guru running to Nanded. Watch how I send this Banda. Watch how I send this innocent man, this slave. Watch how I send him running as well. And those two brothers got together and they said to Wazir Khan in his own court that don't worry, if you want him to come to you, think about what you're saying, because remember, one day he will have a nangi talwar to your neck and you will not know where to run. And there will be no one to save you. That's our itihas. That's how powerful Singhs were at the time, that even in the Dushman's Kera, they were happy enough to say something like that. Ajkal ta sade iddan de a that we will be in our Guru's darbar and we'll say bad things about our Shaheed Singhs, yet we won't say anything straight to the Dushmans. Moving forward, the Singhs started to grow stronger, the Fauj started to get bigger. It was getting to a point where even Wazir Khan was starting to worry. Holi Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was taking over area after area until they reached Samana. Samana was where all the Hakams lived. There were 22 Palkiyan that would leave from Samana, which means that there were 22 different kings, and it was also the biggest treasury that was around. All the wealth of India was kept in Samana. But all that wealth, all that Maya did them no favors. Because when Baba Banda Singh Bahadur came, they surrounded the whole Shahr. No one could get in, no one could get out. And the Singhs attacked at night. When they attacked, they spared those who were innocent, the women, the children. But those people like Shashal Beg, Bashal Beg, Jalaluddin, the Hakam of Samana, people like that were not spared. Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, when he got to Shashal Beg and Bashal Beg, he looked them in the eyes. They were terrified. Their hands were tied behind their backs. They had no idea what was coming for them. They were tied and they were so worried. You could see the fears dripping from their eyes. They were so worried. And they said, where's that power that Vajida gave to you? When Jalaluddin was brought forward, they said, where's that talwar that you used to chop off the cease of Tan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Maharaaj? Where's that talwar now? Have you not got the strength inside of you to use that to fight us? Are you that much of a coward? Is it just used for hurting innocents? Those shuriyan that were given to Shashal Beg and Bashal Beg to kill the two Shote Sahibzaade, where were those when they needed them? Where were those in this so-called jang? Where was their mardangi? Where was their madness? Where was their strength that they had at the time when they did something like that? And the kind of death that they had as well. Itihaskar's right that Jalaluddin, Shashal Beg and Bashal Beg were dropped into bottomless pits. And they were covered up from the top so that they suffocated, just like the Sahibzaade would have, and eventually they died. Now, there's a lot of controversy around this. Some people say that there was no need for Baba Banda Singh Bahadur to kill these people. There was nothing that justified that. But the one thing, if our Panth has anything, it's our history of being warriors. Without taking over Samana and without killing those people, without taking over Samana, they would have never been able to take over Sarhand. Because with all that wealth, Wazir Khan could have brought more soldiers. With all that wealth, Wazir Khan could have brought more weapons, more ammunition, more torps, more hathis, more cannons. And instead, that wealth was used to supply the poor, to supply those people who had nothing, whose payments were so high because everything was taken from them. They were taxed for just because of their religion, their jizya tax. They were taxed just for being non-Muslim. And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur ensured that those people were free. Baba Fateh Singh was named the Hakam, named the Faujdar of Samana. And they left a Jatha of Singhs there just in case if anyone had sent any help. And they moved forward. By that time, the Singhs from Majha, Malwa and Doaba had also joined Baba Banda Singh Bahadur's forces. So the forces started to grow larger and larger and larger until the numbers were quite large. Still not as large as Wazir Khan's. And when Wazir Khan caught wind that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur had taken over Samana as well as Sadora, as well as Sonipat, as well as Narolla, as well as Taram, Taska, all those other different places. The moment he found out that Samana was taken over as well, he lost all sense of sleep. नींद पहला नहीं सी आउंदी ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੀ ਮਾੜੀ ਹਾਲਤ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਸੀ. He was worried, he was planning, he had no idea how Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was doing all this. But remember, it's a purani kahavat कि दिल दे विच चाह चाहिदा तां राह परमात्मा बनांदा. You need but a thought in your mind, you need to care about it in your mind, in your heart, you need to have jazba for something, and Paramatma and Akaal Takht Waheguru will always create some sort of rasta for you. And our history is full of things like that. Read anyone's history, they had a thought and they made it a reality. That's the only way you can do things. That's the only way you can do great things. Wazir Khan started planning. As he started planning, he thought there was only one way he could supply enough forge to take over Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. And how was that? Jihad. Jihad is a concept in the Muslim religion, a just war. Usually used when there's some sort of khatra for Islam, when there is khatra on that dharam. And Wazir Khan misused that. And he said that there's a khatra on our dharam, we need to use jihad. And he used the nara of jihad to summon poor innocent people who had been either falsely converted or people who were genuinely Muslim. And he brought them into this unjust war. And in doing so, he created a forge that was instrumental. And then he sat in the Chappad Chidi Maidan. And the way he did it as well, Wazir Khan had never lost a battle in his life. He had never lost a jang. Even Chamkaur di Gadi is still classed as his win because he killed everyone that was there. All those Singhs attained Shahidi. The Gadi was captured. So it is still classified in the eyes of history as his win. But also, he didn't forget his sup routine. Bearing in mind, Sucha Nand had said that Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaaj was like a zarila sap. But just sappan de kam karne hunde a. If you want to look at the true sap, you do not need to look any further than Sucha Nand himself. He sent his patija, Ganda Mal, into Baba Banda Singh Bahadur's forces. And he said, take 1,000 men with you, go into this force, act like their friend, and then when the moment's right, when we're about to clash, then run away. Leave the field of battle. When you leave the field of battle, those Sikhs that are looking, those Sikhs that are fighting, that are risking their lives, they'll see their own Sathis running away. They'll get so scared, they'll run away too. And then we'll capture Baba Banda Singh Bahadur and his Faujdars and we'll kill them all. That was his plan. And he had a whole line of torps, a whole line of cannons. And behind them, he had a line of Hathiyan. And then behind them, he had all his Fauj, plus Maler Kotla, Sher Muhammad Khan, all of his Fauj, and Sucha Nanda, and all the people that he had got together on the name of Jihad. As the Singhs were planning, the Singhs started to get restless and they came to Baba Banda Singh Bahadur. They said, we can't wait any longer. Let's go and attack Sarhand. And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur smiled and he said, कि ਸਿੰਘ ਕਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਕੀਤਿਆਂ ਹੱਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਹੱਲਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲਲਕਾਰਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਸਿੰਘ ਆਉਣ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤੂੰ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਰ ਲਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਤਣਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ Baba Banda Singh Bahadur wrote him a letter. He wrote him a letter and he said that you've killed my Guru Sahibzaade, you've killed Pir Buddhu Shah for no reason. Because of you, people are oppressed, people are suppressed, people are tyrannized every single day. And now I will bring my talwar, I will bring my Sikhs and raid down such an attack on you that you will never forget and nor will history ever forget. And so became the day, the 12th of May, when Baba Banda Singh Ji Bahadur and his Fauj, the Khalsa Fauj, got together and they met Wazir Khan's Fauj in Chappar Chadi. Before the jung started, just like in any battle, the two journals got together from either side. Baba Banda Singh Ji Bahadur and the Panch Pyare that were given to him by Guru Sahib moved forward. And on the other side, Wazir Khan, Sucha Nand, Sher Muhammad Khan and two other journals got together and they moved forward and they met in the center of the battlefield. Wazir Khan said to Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, you have one last chance, give up your religion, Gode Tekde, bow to me and I will make sure that your lives are spared. I will give you Esho Aram, but if you attack me, I will make sure you all die. Look at the arms and ammunitions I have behind me. There is no way you will withstand us. And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur cut him off and he said, forget your arms and ammunitions. Look at my Singhs, every single one of them with the strength of fire, every single one of them with the tapra of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj will fight this jung with us, and by the time the sun sets today, you will be dead on the ground. Wazir Khan went back to his Faujas and he tried to rally them. Jakare of Ya Ali, which was a religious jakara that they would say, goonged from everywhere. And he said that let's make sure that these Sikhs, these Kafirs, these Buggies, remember this for as long as they live. And in history, they remember that they lost to the hands of Wazir Khan. And on the other side, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur rallied his troops. And he said, Singho, oh khada dosht, that's the traitor. That's the one who killed our Guru Chote Sahibzaade. He's the one who hurt the Sikh Panth. He is the one who got Pathans to attack Guru Sahib. He is the one who is terrorizing all these people. Let's make sure that on this day today, he falls in battle. And Guru Sahib, with Akaal Takht Waheguru's power, we will ensure from today no one is ever terrorized ever again. From their side, the Singhs started yelling Jakare and they moved forward in with quick force. On the other side, the cannons started to fire and it was a huge clash of intensity. Wazir Khan was shocked to see that the Singhs were moving with such force that they weren't even bothering about the topa, they weren't even bothering about the cannons, they were just moving forward. And he thought it was a silly move. But really what he didn't realize, the one thing that he had made a mistake was the Maidan of Chappar Chadi was like a slope. And unfortunately he was on the lower side. So when he would shoot his cannons, they would move upward. And they would fall further than from what they should have. And because of that, the Singhs were able to stay far back whilst they wasted all their ammunition. And before they reloaded, the Singhs rushed in and they attacked those people that were at the cannons. They turned the cannons onto the Hathiyan and blasted at the Hathiyan. The Hathiyan got scared. The elephants got scared and they trampled the Fauj behind them. And the battle started. With that battle, the Singhs started fighting fiercely. And at that moment, Ganda Mal and his weak Fauj that was with him, they left the battlefield, taking along with some ill-minded people who had joined the ranks of Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, those poor people. He took along those people who had not taken Guru Sahib's Amrit, those people who were still scared of death. So when you take Amrit, when you become a Sikh, the one thing you are told is Pehla marna kabool, Jeevan ki shad aas, ho sabna ki renka tao aao hamare paas. Remember that you accept death first, then you care about your jindagi, and when the time comes, then you come gracefully with open arms. Death isn't something that a Sikh is scared of. Marne te kya darpana jad haath sidaura leen. Remember that you should never be scared of maut when you are facing maut yourself, when you are moving towards it yourself. The Sikhs started to fight bravely, but Baba Baj Singh's buck in the middle was starting to grow weak due to Gandamal's forces leaving. And Baba Baj Singh came back to Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, who still had some reserve forces at the top, and he said that we're starting to get tired. The Mughal Faujas from one side are getting tired and they want to stop the battle. The Singhs on our side are getting tired. We're going to lose numbers in this way. Let's stop the battle. At that point, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur cleverly said that this is the time for us to win. Baba Banda Singh Bahadur set his fresh forge, that 1,000 forge, into battle, and Baba Banda Singh Bahadur himself came into battle as well. The moment Baba Banda Singh Bahadur entered the field, the Singhs, they started to have this new sense of pride, seeing their Jathedar, seeing the person who's rallied them, seeing the person who was given Thapra by Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaaj. They saw that person in the jung with them fighting. And it created a new Josh within the Khalsa, and they were fighting again like true lions. Tot ke pehre si dushmanan di faujan de utte, and they were struggling to survive. At that point, Wazir Khan also entered the jung. Wazir Khan started shooting arrows from his hathi, from the safety of his hathi. Baba Banda Singh Bahadur shot an arrow right at the hathi. Wazir Khan fell off. And Wazir Khan was forced to face Baba Banda Singh Bahadur in hand-to-hand combat. And he quickly, very quickly realized that his Buddha Sarir was no match for the Guru's Khalsa's Babbar Sher. As Baba Banda Singh Bahadur started to get cared by different members of the Pathan Fauj that was trying to save Wazir Khan, Wazir Khan tried to shoot an arrow at Baba Banda Singh Bahadur while he was distracted. And at that point, Baba Fateh Singh, who had taken an oath from Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaaj, he said that Wazir Khan lost to your son Baba Fateh Singh, and he will lose his head from your son Baba Fateh Singh. Me, I will make sure that his head is removed from his body. And Baba Fateh Singh charged in and chopped off his head before he managed to get that tear off. The moment that happened, all his Fajdars looked and they saw that Wazir Khan's dead body, that person who had so much money, that person had so much pride, person who had so much hankar, that had been terrorizing them for so long, that person was dead on the floor. And they all ran back to Sarhand. It didn't take them very long though, because the Singhs got to Sarhand and they ensured that every puppy that was there was taken care of. Diwan Sucha Nand was reminded of what he said about Guru Sahib, and the bachan that Baba Fateh Singh gave to him, that I will make sure that your cease was taken off. And Baba Banda Singh Bahadur punished Diwan Sucha Nand just like Wazir Khan was punished. He met his end as well on that day. Baba Banda Singh Bahadur named Baba Baj Singh the Nawab of Sarhand and started a rule that was never seen before. Those people nowadays, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ, ਜੱਟ ਦਾ this, ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਉਹ, we see all this gand mand that Jat is stronger than everyone, Jat is this, Jat is that. The only reason why your so-called Jat caste is like that, because Baba Banda Singh Bahadur gave you those jameens. And even then, if you want to show your daleri by becoming a Singh of the Guru and do what Baba Banda Singh Bahadur did. Take Raj, take that Raj Bagh that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was given. Some people, some gande log in our Panth say things that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur rulled with the Sarkar and he became a tout of the Panth. He became a Gaddar of the Panth. If he was such a tout, why was it that his 10 saal da bacha Baba Ajay Singh was chopped up in front of him and his liver was placed in Baba Banda Singh Bahadur's mouth? Would he have been so violently martyred if he was a tout of the Sarkar? No way. Some people say that he started to call himself the Guru. If he started to call himself the Guru, why would he give a sikka on the name of the Guru? Dego tego Fateh Nusrat Bedarang Yavtaz Nanak Guru Gobind Singh. He had that shabd written on a sikka, on a coin, on the name of the Guru, not on the name of himself. Some people nowadays, they're saying that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was such a big Gaddar, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was such a big this, Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was such a big that. Yet these are only keyboard warriors. These are people who sit behind their keyboards and talk trash like that. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ people in big damalle, in Barney who say things like that, ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਵਜ਼ੀਰ ਖਾਨ ਚੰਗਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਸੁੱਚਾ ਨੰਦ ਚੰਗਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ, because at least they had a ਧਰਮ. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਧਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਧਾਰੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੀ ਭੰਗ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਵੀ ਭੰਗ ਗਿਆ. And I say those people ਉਹ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ, they should try and do what Baba Banda Singh Bahadur did, and then they can speak something. Then they have a right to say something about our Shaheed Singhs. ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਤੁਰੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ Khalsa ji that are saying things like that about our Panth. Remember what Guru Sahib said. Remember the promise that Guru Sahib said. The promise that Guru Sahib made on Keskar Sahib. Guru Sahib said, मैं नागा नू पावांगा तीरां दे अगे, मैं बिजली नचा दूं शमशीरां दे अगे, मैं टुट्टी हुई गरीबां दी किस्मत नू जोड़ां, एक धारी अगे 22 धारां नू रोड़ां, सतलुज दे पानी विच पा के पतासे, इन्हां मोयां दे मूंह ते लिआउणे ने हासे, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੰਮ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਕਲਮ ਤੋਂ ਅਧੂਰੇ ਉਹ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਨਾਲ ਪੂਰੇ, ਮੈਂ ਤਕੜੀ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਗਾਂ ਫੜਾਵਾਂ, 1.25 ਲੱਖ ਵੈਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਲੜਾਵਾਂ, ਚਿੜੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਰਾਵਾਂ, ਤਬ ਹੈ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਾਮ ਕਹਾਵਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਐਸੀ ਪਰੂ ਭਾਂਚੀ ਦੇ ਖੰਭਾਂ 'ਚ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ, ਉੱਡ ਕੇ ਅਰਾਦੂ ਬੰਬਾਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ, ਦੁਨੀਆ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਪਿਆਰ 'ਚੋਂ ਪੈਦਾ, ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਰੂਗਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਤਲਵਾਰ 'ਚੋਂ ਪੈਦਾ. That is the kind of history that Guru Sahib gave to us. That is the kind of promise Guru Sahib made to us. And now our so-called Singhs are saying stuff like that. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ. So those Sikhs, ਹੱਥ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਆ, ਵੈਸੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਈਮਾਨ ਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਲੋਕ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਆ, if you're going to say something like that, first prove that you can do something that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur did. Prove that you can watch that your child is being murdered in front of you and then you take that bacha's kaleja, that bacha's liver in your mouth. Prove that you are some sort of Sikh who can handle their eyeballs being taken out. With garam zariye, their flesh is being removed. Prove that you can do something like that. Prove that you're something like Baba Baj Singh Bal, who even in chains, broke his chains and went after Faraksir when he was being shaheeded, when he was being martyred. If you can talk, if you have a big mouth, that doesn't mean you're a good Sikh. Guru Sahib said, "Pelan sar neema karo Guru lai." When you matha take, you bow your head to your Guru. You do not bow your head to yourself. Remember that. Guru's watching everything we do. If you're going to make statements like that, I would hate to think what would happen to you if Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, Baba Deep Singh Ji, or even Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaaj was standing in front of you when you said stuff like that. The shaheeds are not dead. सर कटा के शहीद की आजल की नींद सो गया, नहीं नहीं, वो अपनी खून को यही कहीं समो गया, आस पास देख जलवाए शफात है, शहीद की जो मौत है वो कौम की हयात है. A shaheed's मौत is जिंदगी for the कौम. Do not ever say bad about a shaheed Singh. It's pop. It's definitely not pun, that's for sure. So remember that Gur Itihas that Guru Sahib gave us. Remember that power that we did on that day. We did something good on that day. We ensured that those poor people were given jameens, those people who barely got anything to feed, our so-called Jats that are working in our community right now that are saying that we're the best out of everyone. Remember where you came from. Guru Sahib got rid of caste system and now he brought it back. Guru Sahib he created jathebandis to ensure that prachar was happening. Now we have less prachar and we have more fighting between each other. Think about our Gur Itihas, think about what Guru Sahib gave us. Be a Tat Khalsa, don't try and be a cool person. If you're going to be a Sikh, if you're going to wear damalla, get rid of your homeware first and then remember what Guru Sahib gave us. Remember what our Shaheed Singhs gave us. Don't just think because they weren't part of our Jathebandi, we don't need to care about them. No Sikh was part of any Jathebandi. A Sikh is a Sikh, full stop. A Singh is a Singh, full stop. There's no such thing as a Nihang Singh. There's no such thing as a Taksali Singh. There's no such thing as a AKJ Singh. There's no such thing as a Sajdari Singh. There's only Singh, full stop. End of discussion. Remember, a Sikh is a Sikh of the Guru. They're not a Sikh of a Jathebandi. Remember that. Keep that in your mind. And remember that Baba Banda Singh Bahadur, their Fateh Divas, they teach us this rebellious, this inqalabi roop that our Panth has. So let's keep that alive. There are plenty of Vajideh out nowadays. There are plenty of people who are trying to destroy Sikhi. If we don't need to take the violent route anymore, we can take it with our knowledge, but let's not talk bad about our Shaheed Singhs. First, let's get some knowledge ourselves, and then let's actually do something that's worth calling out. Then we can say that we're the Sikhs of the Guru. Please forgive me if I've hurt anyone's feelings, but the truth is the truth, and our Panth unfortunately doesn't like hearing the truth. But we need to start learning, living and understanding the truth, and if we need to hear the harsh truth, let's learn to hear it and let's take it into our lives and let's improve it. Let's make sure that we don't have to hear it again because we've just been lenient and we've never bothered listening to it. I hope you've all enjoyed. I hope this taught you a little bit about Baba Banda Singh Bahadur Ji's Itihas. We will go over their Shaheedi as well. There is a video on YouTube as well that I've done that's brief about their Shaheedi, but obviously on their Shaheedi Divas we'll go into more detail about how that all happened as well. So I hope you've all enjoyed. Please forgive me for the many mistakes, and if I've hurt anyone's feelings, again, that's not my intention. My intention is to get the truth out and to help people understand that we need to break these barriers in our Panth, and we need to start uniting, start being a Khalsa Panth under one Nishan Sahib, not three different colours. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਅਕਾਲ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰੋ ਨਵੀਂ ਵੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਦੀ ਨੋਟੀਫਿਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਬੈਲ ਆਈਕਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਲਿੱਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਾ ਭੁੱਲਣਾ